Come on and get this. Come on and get this. Hey, I'll show you how to get to the money. Nene Leakes. What's up, y'all? My name is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to talk about former Real Housewives of Atlanta star, Nene Leakes, better known as Nene. For those who have been watching my videos, or at least watching, some of the videos that I have about Nene and the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I probably won't say a lot of things different from the things that I voiced in my past videos. So you don't really have to stick around. This is going to be some of the same, some of my same thoughts, because it has not changed. But for those who are new to my channel, what's up? If this is your first time running across my channel, then by the end of this video, hopefully you'll understand why I feel the way that I feel when it comes to Nene and Bravo, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna read this article from page 6 about Nene suing the kids over at Bravo. And I'm gonna, give commentary throughout the article, because I think it's easier for me to just give my thoughts as I'm reading. All right, so oh wait, Nene girl. This is the thing. Let me just say this. One of the reasons why I find it so difficult to get behind Nene is when I look at the way that Nene has moved, it hasn't been consistent with someone who would claim that they've experienced what Nene says that she's experienced at her job. One minute Nene hates Bravo, the next minute she wants to sit down with Andy and have a discussion. The next minute, I don't like those girls. The next minute, yeah, I would love to go back because I have some unfinished business with some of the girls. Then the next minute, hopefully we can have a conversation. Then it's, the girls are racist. But then we see pictures. I've seen pictures in the past with Nene and Andy hanging out outside of the reunions at Palace Bar on Ocean Drive and South Beach. Okay? So it's like, how much of a racist can this person be that you claim, right? But you're hanging out on your personal time with this person. It's one thing when you have to deal with someone at work and they may be misogynistic, they may be sexist, they may be homophobic, they may be racist. Sometimes you do have to deal with certain things until you can find something better. Everybody isn't provided with the privilege of just, girl, this is going on at my job, so I'm quitting. So sometimes you either have to go through the necessary steps to see if something can happen, or you may have to just stick it out until you can find something better somewhere else, or maybe a different department within the building if it's someone you have to directly report to. Things like this happen in the workplace all the time. So we understand, right? And then hopefully if you decide to take things to HR, things are handled accordingly. Sometimes, HR, they will protect management and the people, So sometimes don't be thinking HR on your side, because sometimes HR ain't, okay? I just want to get that off my chest. It's hard for me to get behind Nene because of those reasons. I feel like with Nene, it comes across like in a time where people are having discussions about protect Black women and, believe Black women. It's hard for me to put Nene in that box because, again, she's so inconsistent with how she's moving. I feel like she's trying to latch on to something that she know is a very powerful movement, right? and she's trying to make sure she can get what she can get out of it. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Now, how I feel does not make it the gospel. Girl, it don't make it factual, okay? That's just how I feel. All right. But let's go ahead with this article, okay? Former star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene Leakes, sued the companies behind the show on Wednesday, alleging that they fostered and tolerated a hostile and racist work environment. Girl, I thought she had already sued, quiet as it's kept. Maybe when we talked about Nene in the past, we were talking about it being rumors that she was going to sue. Because I thought she had already sued. Anyways, the lawsuit filed in federal court in Atlanta says Leakes, who is black, complained to executives about years of racist remarks from fellow housewife Kim Zolciak Biermann, who is white, but that only Leakes suffered consequences. It names as defend. Let me say something. Do I believe that Kim and Croy? Girl. Like somebody said, who was one of their videos that Kim and Croy probably sleep with a Confederate flag above their bed? I can believe it. Don't get it twisted. We used to love us some Kim. We're just gonna have an honest conversation. We used to love us some Kim at the beginning of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But as many times as Kim changed her face, every time her face changed, her personality changed. Okay? And I remember when they tried. I remember when they brought Kim back to the show, and I was very vocal. As much as I used to love Kim, I was like, I didn't like why are y'all bringing this one white woman back into the show, right? And then remember at the reunion when Kim Zolciak said in the bathroom to Andy, what other white woman will sit out there with 5 African American women? Some shit like that, right? So Kim is a question mark beside Kim. Some people say it ain't even a question mark. It's just a period. The end, next case, right? But my thing to Nene is, girl, with your claims, you still befriended Kim. You still have, fought, made up. The last time I saw Kim, and I understand that when death happens, people come together in the name of, love and, faith and moving past things and all that stuff they say when people die. But girl, if I really think that you are racist, or if I think that something that ain't right about you, you're not coming to my husband's celebration of life. Croy and Kim were both at Greg's celebration of life after he passed. Now I know, again, some people gonna say, girl, you gotta put stuff to the side. Not for no racist. Hold up, let me go back. Okay, hold up. Yeah. So it's like, girl, you sitting here. The lawsuit filed in federal court in Atlanta says Leakes, who is black, complained to executives about years of racist remarks from fellow housewife. But you still hung around her, though. You still hung around her. Girl, like, okay. It names defendants NBC, Universal, Bravo production companies, True Entertainment, and Truly Original executives from the companies, and Housewives executive producer Andy Cohen, but not Zolciak Biermann. So she didn't include Zolciak Biermann. She's just but she's saying that Kim, made racist remarks. But you still was her sister. Okay, girl. Emails sent to representatives of defendants and Zolciak Biermann seeking comments were not immediately returned to the Associated Press. Leakes. Oh, hold up. It alleges that during the first season, which aired in 2008, the cast was planning a barbecue, and housewife Kim Zolciak Biermann responded to the idea with words to the effect of, "I don't want to sit around with Nene and eat chicken." You know, they're saying they basically pushed a stereotype about African Americans. The suit says in 2012, during the 5th season, Zolciak Biermann made racially offensive and stereotypical comments about the new home of housewife Kandi Burruss, calling her neighborhood a ghetto, which is, again, a racial stereotype and an offensive comment about whether Burruss needed a swimming pool. The same year, the suit says Zolciak Biermann used the N-word to refer to Leakes. Now, mind you, this is 2012. You know how many times Nene and Kim done made up since 2012? Okay, anyways, we're moving on. And the other housewives, after a dispute with them, the suit alleges. It also alleges she falsely implied that Leakes used drugs and called her home a roach nest. The suit says after Leakes' complaints to the executives overseeing the show, they did not terminate their relationship with Zolciak. Girl, I almost called this lady a bitch. Did you terminate your relationship with Zolciak Biermann? Like I said, I don't want to sound petty, and I understand that some of y'all gonna get in the comment section talking about when people die, you put stuff to the side. But girl, from what I understand, when Greg K got sick, may he rest in peace, you know, Kim was sending flowers. I don't know, maybe I got a heart of steel. ain't no blood pumping through it. Cause it's just like, girl, I don't care what I got going on. Girl, if I wasn't fucking with you last year, don't come over here this year. Cause girl, as far as I'm concerned, you're racist. And so it's like, why would I don't want no. Girl, sending flowers back. Return to sender. But see, I'm set up different. I still got some growing to do. I can say that. That's what I'm gonna say. I still have some growing up to do. Okay? Cause I don't give a fuck about your flowers. From the day the series began filming, the suit. Okay, the suit also says, after Leakes complained to the executives overseeing the show, they did not terminate the relationship, nor take any other meaningful action to put an end to her racially offensive behavior, and anything rewarded, if anything, rewarded her by giving her own spinoff show. Now, girl, that, I still don't know how Kim had that spinoff show for as long as she had it. Because I think Don't Be Tardy was on air for about eight seasons. It was on air for a long time. From the day the series began filming, Nene was a target of systemic racism from co-star Kim Zolciak Biermann, which was tolerated by Bravo executive producer Andy Cohen and other executives. Leakes lawyer David DeRubatis, girl, you not be messing these names up, girl. Mr. David, we gonna call him Mr. David, because I don't know how to pronounce that man, said in a statement, hold up. Leakes alleges the company's the complaints of racism partially led to her being forced off the show. Can I say something? And I have said this 55,000 times. I think that when Nene started getting new teeth and getting them boob jobs and getting her face fixed, her attitude started changing. Remember when Nene had the rotten teeth in her mouth, according to Sheree? I don't know if Nene's teeth was rotten or not. Sheree said that was rotten. That was Sheree. So I knew you had them ragged ass teeth in you. Which I knew you had them ragged ass teeth. She said ragged ass teeth in your mouth. Then she said, they're done. They're done. 50,000. Girl, like Nene, I just hate the way that Nene is going out. I really, really do. Like, I really, really do. Because Nene is a reality TV icon. And you cannot take that away from her, but baby, I feel like Nene is going out like a suck up. Nene, your attitude is fucked up, girl. Your attitude been fucked up. Let me say this. We all know, or at least you should know, that these reality TV shows, while they have some bits of reality in it, they still are produced, okay? And their job on these shows is to make sure they put out a great show by the end of filming, so they can entertain the viewers. I think once, probably, I'll say probably like 4-5 years ago, like, y'all noticed Nene will start coming to the reunions, not putting in no work, just be sitting there, you know. She might give you her one-liners, which were cute, right? We still hollering them to this day, you know. So nasty and so rude. Even though Kenya said that, but Nene put her little spin on it and made it famous. So nasty and so rude. I said what I said. So, you know, even the little one-liners we still say to this day, but it's like, excuse me, sorry, y'all. But it's still like, girl, you started to feel and smell yourself. Nene's last season of Housewives of Atlanta, everybody saw how fucked up Nene's attitude was. She was cursing out producers. Girl, when they told her to wear black to the reunion, I said, girl, they getting ready for her Real Housewives of Atlanta funeral, girl. It's a wrap for Nene. And then I was like, girl, they're not gonna get rid of Nene. Nene is the star, like they not getting rid of Nene. But girl, when they found that white woman, over there in Orange County, I said, oh shit. And Vicky, she not as popular as Nene, but Vicky, what's her name? Gundelson? The one that Kelly Dodd called Miss Piggy. Bitch. I just snorted. Oh, and that's why I swear to God, I just snorted on accident. That was not on purpose. But Vicky was is like the OG of the whole Housewives, right? And they got rid of her ass, girl. Okay? So I was like, and then girl, all of a sudden, girl, Nene wasn't back no more. I think Nene isn't taking responsibility for what she's done. I used to always tell my friend, hey sis, you can ask him. I used to tell my friend Jay, he loves Nene. Girl, y'all set Nene up for failure. Y'all see Nene acting a fool, cutting up every Sunday night, cursing these producers out, and y'all get in her comment section talking about, yay sis, you better curse them out. No, bitch. You better sit your ass down. Because the producer, he can't fire your ass, but like I said in my last video, he can damn sure send a nasty email. Because I'm not putting up with your fucked up attitude. You're not about to be cursing me out. Because the first thing I'm going to do is when I get back to the room after the scene is over, bitch, I'm opening up my MacBook and I'm sending an email. And I'm CCing everybody that needs to be CC'd. Okay? Typing and telling. Honey, we all the way in Greece trying to do some work, trying to get this show done. Miss Nene Leakes walked off set, asked her where was she going and when could she return. She used offensive language, told me to get the fuck out of her face. Her words, not mine. Tried to wrap up the scene. It took 2 hours to wrap up a scene that should have been done in 30 minutes. I have been having a very difficult time with Miss Leakes since we have arrived in Greece. Girl, that would be me, bitch. Girl, listen, girl, we got a job to do. You gonna sit your ass down, you gonna argue with these bitches, and then we going to sleep. Because we got to get up in the morning and do this shit again. I remember, and I think the girls realized that, right? And I think, I don't want to bring her into it, but I think the girls realized that, of course, right? I remember watching Candy speak on it with Kenya, and this video is getting way long. I remember watching Candy speak on it with Kenya. And they both were basically like, when Nene shut her laptop, when they ran Nene off at the reunion at her own, I said, girl, you think one of y'all bitches about to run me out of my house? Girl. When they had Nene running away from her laptop at the reunion, just like Kenya and Candy were basically saying, like, girl, we got a show to shoot. Like, you said you was gonna read me, Nene, so read me, girl. Like, we trying to shoot a show. We trying to give basically the fans what they want, and you fucking it up, girl. Like fuck you say, you fucking up the church's money, okay? I just think that Nene doesn't realize that, girl. You are probably the primary reason of your downfall. You ain't been doing shit the last few years of Real Housewives of Atlanta. You just been coming through, showing your face. And I think that once it was time to renegotiate her contract, Bravo said, you got me fucked up. We're not about to pay you all that money for you just to sit around. And then when reunion time come, which is probably one of the most important, the most important episodes of the season, you ain't doing shit but slamming your laptop and girl, fucking up the reunion. Or if we in person, you ain't doing shit but just sitting there. You right, I'm wrong. Girl, that's all you gonna say? I'm about to go walking after I do this video. Another Leakes attorney said via email that not a day goes by that Nene doesn't wake up with an overwhelming of emotions as a direct result of these unfortunate and avoidable occurrences. The lawsuit alleges that that her complaints of racism led in part to Leakes being forced off the show in 2020 before the 13th season. Girl, remember? I think I'm taking, girl, you say I'm trying to take credit for everything. I think I was the first one to say that, girl, they pushing Nene off the show. If you go back and watch that season, Nene was barely on. And then remember when Kenya had got on Watch What Happens Live? I think Kenya probably watched my video and she took that shit from me. Hey, Kenya, if you ever watch my videos, girl. And then Kenya got on Watch What Happens Live and was like, girl, was it Watch What Happens Live? And she was like, girl, they pushing Nene off the show. And then Nene was like, then Nene came back to, like, I think she came back on Watch What Happens Live or something. And I think Andy was like, no. Girl, it was clearly written like, girl, the writings were on the wall. Okay? Shout out to the writings on the wall. Executives sought to sideline Leakes from talking about, the suit says Leakes' negotiations for the season came as a Black Lives Matter movement was gaining major momentum with Leakes a vocal supporter. Executives sought to sideline Leakes from talking about the cause, keeping her off early episodes in which the housewives would address Black Lives Matter, the suit alleges. As the Black Lives Matter movement swept our nation, girl, here they go. Girl, when I tell y'all need to leave Black Lives Matter alone from Real Housewives of Atlanta, because y'all only be using that shit just literally for a storyline. Because I ain't heard America's Favorite Housewife mention Black Lives Matter. Bravo's historically most successful black female talent should have been embraced by NBC, Bravo, and True, the suit says. Instead, NBC, Bravo, and True forced her out of the house she built, denying her a regular role. I mean, listen, like I said, girl, I can say what I can say, but I can also be honest and say that, girl, Housewives would not be what it probably wouldn't be what it is without Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes is the face of Housewives, and I can even say that. But Nene Leakes is also the downfall of herself. So, how do you say it? Nene Leakes on Housewives. Like, Nene is, like I said, a reality TV icon. I think Nene is in the Smithsonian. Girl, hello? So Nene is an icon, but Nene, girl, you fucked up your money. You fucked up your money. And then the thing is, I'll use Kenya as an example. Y'all know I go up for Kenya. For those who don't know, I like Kenya, my girl. Okay? Don't get it twisted. I get into her ass too. Especially about that nigga So anyways, see, I forgot, girl. As soon as I thought about Mark Daly and how he did that, girl, I just lost my train of thought. Nene, with the whole money situation. You know, I remember when Kenya got married off camera and Bravo, wanted to teach her a lesson, allegedly. And they cut her pay. Remember when she came back, it was rumors swirling around that she was only getting paid like $500,000. Girl, from what I understand, the girls is over there making $1 million plus, right? Girl, that's a big difference, girl. That's a big difference in change, bro. A 500,000 or 250, it was something like that. 500,000, 250,000. It wasn't a lot. But Kenya came back and she did what needed to be done, right? When Kenya came back after she had Brooklyn, even though, girl, Mark was probably the worst thing that could have ever happened as far as bringing him on the show, you can't sit here and say that Kenya didn't come back and she laid her truth out on the table, right? Girl, that's a valet trash, girl. Girl, I got an exit, girl. I was about to swing over. Girl, I'm scary. Girl, I was about to swing open up this patio door and maybe hop over this balcony, honey, and I was gonna be out of here. But anyways, she, Kenya didn't get online and bash Bravo, right? Even though she probably talked about them like a dog in private, she just said, you know what, girl, I'm going to go ahead and take this little cut, girl. And then the next year when I come back, right, girl, I'll come back. I'm going to just put my life, I'm going to, give my reality. And then next season, I can go back to the drawing board and we can renegotiate this contract and I'll be back to where I was probably at, or even better. You see what I'm saying? Nene was upset, from what I understand, when she got her contract for the season where she didn't return. I guess it wasn't what she wanted. But based off what you brought to the table, why do you think you deserve more? Like, even if you were employee of the month, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Let's just say you were employee of the month all of 2018. Girl, the girls will start, when it comes to I'll say you were employee of the month every month for the year of 2020. And then all of a sudden, girl, you just kind of started feeling yourself. Girl, your bosses are going to start looking at you like, your numbers ain't as high as they used to be. Every month, you were top seller for the entire year. Now, you're barely making your numbers. That would be an issue. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue. I think that some people believe that because Nene was the top dog seasons 1 through whatever, that means that she paid her dues, she ain't got to do nothing else. Sweetie, that's not how this works. And if you just cutting checks for a motherfucker not to do shit, then bitch, sign me up. Cause I don't think it's nobody who gonna turn down some money and ain't gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I see some people's argument are when it comes to Nene Leakes. She was this seasons 1 through so-and-so. And she gonna keep being that every season while she's on air. Right? You don't get an increase in pay and your work productivity goes down. You get an increase in pay because your quality is up here. You're bringing more to the table. Not you bring less to the table, you get more money. That's not how this works. What business are y'all running? That's what I need to know. Anyways, I'm not reading the rest of this article. I'll put the link in the description box. Y'all can finish reading it. This video shouldn't have been no fucking 30 minutes long. I don't know how I spent 30 minutes talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta and Nene Leakes, but I did. This is what you get when you come to Long-Winded Hoe Productions. For those who don't know and who are new to my channel, I'm long-winded. I talk a fucking lot. Sometimes I make myself sick, so sometimes you will get videos over here. Girl, and I just be running my trap. 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 Okay? You know, I wish Nene the best. We can pretty much put put Nene's casket in the ground as it pertains to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Those days are clearly gone. She's never coming back, and it is what it is. But I hope Nene gets whatever, you know. If Nene walk away with something, she walk away with something. But again, it's just hard for me to believe the things that Nene claims, what her claims are in this suit. Because it's like, girl, you sitting here talking about Kim, but Kim was your sister at one point. Because Kim was your sister. Kim was your BFF. Remember? She was a black girl trapped in a white girl's body. She was cool, right? Y'all was BFFs, girl. You and Miss Andy was kicking it, having drinks together after work. But now he racist. I'm not saying he not. I'm just saying that Nene, girl, it's weird coming from you. Girl. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.